Another week, boys, and another TWAB. This week in Destiny, before we begin TWID, we wanted to let you all know that earlier today, a portion of Destiny 2, the Final TWAB, was accidentally pushed live on PS5's streaming service. There are currently spoilers being shared online. A small group of players were able to play some of the campaign, access collections, and other rewards information coming in the final shape and echoes. We recommend being very careful on social media over the next few days to avoid spoilers. Remember to exercise caution and be critical of potential misinformation. Please be considerate of others and report leaks so players can experience the conclusion of the Light and Darkness saga themselves. Here's the thing, yes, we went over the leak earlier. It's not as much stuff as you would think. However, there are some people that want to go into this completely blind. So please, for the love of God, be considerate. Don't share that stuff out. And let's just go into the final shape and experience it together, okay? Final note here, though. Thanks to all of our community members who have already helped us by reporting leaks and those actively working to prevent more of the experience from being shared before its intended date. It's always extremely difficult when our team's hard work is leaked early, but we're still excited to everyone to experience the full release on June the 4th together. Now on to your regularly scheduled TWID. Yeah, and again, this is not, it's not even on Bungie. It's actually leaked on Sony's side. So it's unfortunate. Regardless, though, no one got into the raid and no one got past mission 1. So whenever you see comments on Twitter where it's like, everything was leaked. No, not everything was leaked, okay? All right. Now, this week in Destiny, we're just days away from the final shape. Are you ready? Did you get all the gear you were aiming for? We hope so. And while we can't give you any drops you may be missing, we can give you information on the new artifact perks so you can start fine-tuning your perfect build. List of topics for this week: Destiny 2 Dungeons and Dragons collaboration, the final shape artifact perk preview, raids, world first race details, displayed art for the Pantheon now available. The Pantheon Creator Challenge concludes. Fireteam Finder voice chat upgrade or update, Cosplay Cosmodrome, Bungie Rewards last chance, and 24-hour downtime for the final shape launch, which will be on Monday. All right, big thing here, guys, is artifact perks. This will give us an idea of what to prepare for, what weapons to have ready going into this next expansion. Now, Destiny 2 X Dungeons and Dragons collaboration. We saw the trailer earlier, guys. It looks fantastic. We're thrilled to announce Bungie's latest collaboration with Wizards of the Coast and the iconic game franchise Dungeons and Dragons as Wizards celebrates the 50th anniversary of D&D. Faerun-inspired looks will be available at the Eververse store on June the 4th, alongside the launch of Destiny 2 The Final Shape, the Golden Dragon-themed Apex Draconic set for Titans, and the Mind Flayer's Theme Flayer Dominion set for Warlocks, and the Displacer Beast-themed Spectral Displacer set for Hunters. If you play BG3, guys, you'll recognize a lot of this. Additionally, the Adventure Pack bundle will include a Queen of Dragons ship, the Owlbearer Chariot, and the Eye Tyrant Ghost ship. More cosmetics include the Bixby Fist Finisher and the Natural 20 emotes, which will be randomly rolled each time it is used as a Fates design. In addition to the in-game items, the Bungie store will also be offering an Eye Tyrant Beholder Ghost Shell vinyl figure inspired by the infamous floating gaze monster from the D&D universe. Very nice. Very nice, man. Now, the final shape artifact preview. With the final shape right around the corner, we wanted to give you an early look at the artifact perks you can expect on launch day and throughout Echoes. The 3 elements in focus for the artifact are Solar, Void, and Arc. You'll also find a focus on melee and swords, as well as long-range weapons such as sniper rifles. Again, man, this is getting... I'm assuming that the raid encounter is going to require us to just use a little bit of everything, like super long DPS weapons to right there up close, right on top of you. I think it's just going to take advantage of all of it, or it's going to require us to take advantage of all of it. Let's take a look at the Hunter's Journal artifact. There it is. All right, we'll start with column 1 and then work our way over, okay? So column 1, we have Anti-Barrier Pulse Rifle, which is perfect considering Pulse Rifles are getting a massive buff. Unstoppable Sidearm, all right? Unstoppable Scout Rifle, Overload Hand Cannon, okay? And Anti-Barrier Submachine Gun. Gotcha. All right. We'll probably end up getting a list together of weapons we would recommend. Now, column 2, Logic Reductor. Weapons with the Radial Area Transposer Origin perk deal increased damage to Vex. Extends the duration of the Radial Area pulls created by Radial Area Transposer. All right. Overcharged Armory. Weapons with the Dealer's Choice, Radial Area Transposer, Collective Purpose, and the Sundering Origin traits are always overcharged weapons for you when that modifier is active. So even Sundering is going to be a part of that. Gotcha. Authorized mod elemental charge. The energy cost of elemental charge mods are simply discounted. Saint's Inspiration. Rounds loaded by the Cast No Shadow Origin perk can overflow the magazine. Okay, all right. Winning Hand. While using weapons with Dealer's Choice Origin trait, combatant precision final blows are rapidly defeating combatants, cause targets to explode, dealing solar damage to nearby enemies. Ooh, Combatant precision final blows or rapidly defeating combatants causes the target's explosives simply using weapons with the dealer's choice origin trait, which you've already seen. We're going to put out a video later on all the weapons, but you've already seen a lot of those with the, it's essentially Cade stash, right? My question is like, how does this stack with Firefly itself? Now look, having several weapons equipped with the dealer's choice origin traits increases the effects of the explosion. Interesting. Will Ace of Spades also get this effect? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's going to be just weapons with that origin trait. All right, column 3, Elemental Siphon. Rapid final blows with a kinetic weapon or a weapon matching your equipped super creates an elemental pickup that matches your equipped super. That's really important, especially with the prismatic fragments, guys. Elemental pickups are going to be huge. Overload Sword. Landing consecutive hits with a sword you are wielding disrupts combatants, stunning them, delaying ability energy regeneration, and lowering combatant damage output. Strong against overload champions. Also overcharges them. Creeping Chill. Stasis weapon final blows against slowed or frozen targets. Release a burst that slows. Wow. Okay. So essentially, if you roll in there with just Chill Club and you apply and they get the kill, it will release that a burst beyond that will explode. What other weapons do we got here? We could take advantage of Cryosthesia, Wicked Implement. Riptide is obviously going to be good. They're making a change though, right? Where Chill Clip is going to activate faster on other archetypes, not just rapid. So like, I think it's going to be 2 shots on the higher impact archetypes instead of 3 to activate the freeze. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Winter Bite, Agriceptor, right? A number of bows with Headstone. Yeah, had it said stasis weapon final blows against frozen targets, I would be like, I would still like it. But against slowed or frozen targets, it's really, really nice. You could take advantage of things like Slammer. You could. You're talking about with Cold Steel? Could. That is true. Now, press the advantage. Breaking a combatant's shield grants increased weapon stability, handling, and reload speed. Swords gain increased guard resistance. All right. Threaded Blast. Destroying a tangle with a strand weapon creates a larger and more damaging explosion. Okay. This reminds me, didn't we have this aspect last year with the launch of Lightfall? That's a solid one, though. And what this means is certain tangles that have like the suspending tangle effect on Warlock, right? That should also extend the AoE suspend effect. All right, moving on. In column 4, hopefully my head's not taking up too much of this. Counter energy. When you or a member of your fire team stuns a champion, you gain energy for your least charged ability. Blade Stamina. Rapidly defeating combatants with a sword refunds some ammo. Dude, lots of stuff here. Lots of stuff here for your sword. Void Hedge Money. Am I saying that right? Hedge Money? Hedge Money? Hedge Money? We got hedge funds in here?
Hegemony.
Oh.
Hegemony.
While you have a void or prismatic subclass equipped, defeating weakened targets provides a small void overshield. Radiant Orbs. While you have solar or prismatic subclasses equipped, picking up an orb of power makes you radiant. Galvanic Armor. While you have an arc or prismatic subclass equipped, incoming damage from combatants is reduced while amplified. All right. So you can essentially run in there with the Ascension staff troll above you, get amplified, and then have increased damage resistance. All right. Now, column 5. Now, I also want to mention there's going to be more artifact mods that unlock as the season goes on, okay? All right, Prismatic Transfer. When you cast your super, each member of your fire team with a super type different than yours gains a bonus to weapon damage. Interesting. All right, we're going to have to see what that damage is. Each member of your fire team with so you can all be rocking Prismatic, but as long as you have different supers, you'll get that bonus to your weapon damage. So like Microcosm, for instance, when you burn your super on that, it gives you a damage buff to Microcosm. So you can cast your super, proc Prismatic Transfer for your teammates, give yourself a buff. They can cast their super, proc Prismatic Transfer for you, which should stack with a damage buff of Microcosm. All right. Argent Blade. While you have armor charge, dealing damage with a sword consumes an armor charge and empowers your sword for a short time, granting it bonus damage and energy charge rate. Dude, what is happening right now? Are we about to literally go in there and fight the witness with swords? There is so much in this artifact right now that is buffing swords. I hope you got that God Row Falling Guillotine. That's going to be huge. Yeah, this is exactly why Lament got nerfed. In my opinion, the 2 best swords you can get right now, Bequest, if you get the Craftable Roll, that pretty much sets you up. Bequest is really good, especially for ammo economy. Falling Guillotine, though, if you're looking to like really put out a lot of damage, you just don't have as good of when it comes to ammo economy, it's not as good as Bequest. But Fallen Guillotine was surrounded. If you can keep surrounded up with Frenzy, that damage buff is really nice. And you're going to be able to enhance those perks in the final shape. Expanding Abyss. Void sources deal increased damage to weakened targets. Oh my god. And it doesn't say void web. Void sources. All void sources. Oh my god. You're going to be able to do Twilight Arsenal. You're going to throw your axes. You're going to apply the weaken. Then you're going to unload with your edge transit. Or collective obligation, spreading out thy weaken to everything. Bloodline would be good. Tractor cannon would be good. I got to sit down for this. I mean, depending on how much... Oh my... Dude, it's right here in front of us, guys. Fallen Guillotine. Fallen Guillotine is about to be the... It's a void weapon. You apply a you hit a tractor cannon, and then you follow up with all these things buffing Fallen Guillotine. I think there's going to be an encounter in the raid where we're going to break out swords. I would suggest having Fallen Guillotine ready. And, of course, a good roll. Edge trends. Yeah. All right, Shield Crush. While you have Woven Mail, Frost Armor, or Void Overshield, your melee recharges faster and deals increased damage. While you have Amplified or Radiant, your grenade recharges faster and deals increased damage. So Woven Mail, Frost Armor, or Void Overshield, your melees recharge faster. Amplified or Radiant, your grenade recharges faster. I kind of wish it was the other way around, because you can do, especially in week 2 when we have the exotic class item, you can do Spirit of Sardarachne with Spirit of Renewal. You could throw a Dustful Grenade down at your feet. You immediately give yourself Woven Mail. You also give yourself Frost Armor. There's ways you can feed into this, but that'll increase your recharge rate for your melees. Okay. All right, Transference. Gain increased grenade and melee damage while Transcendent. Oh my god. Weapon Final Blows while Transcendent refund light and dark energy after Transcendent ends. So this is going to incentivize you to go for that, because you get a 5% damage buff to your weapons whenever you pop Transcendence. This is going to incentivize you to go for Weapon Final Blows. Weapon Final Blows while Transcendent refund light and darkness energy after Transcendent. I wonder how much. The other thing is, though, if you gain increased grenade and melee damage while Transcendent, you're probably just going to... I mean, that's going to apply to your prismatic grenades. It's got to. So your prismatic grenade is going to be doing more damage. Wasn't there supposed to be something with sniper rifles, though? Yeah, they did mention at the top there was going to be something for sniper rifles. Up here. Ooh. Did they say anything about snipers or long-range damage? Then we got Unstoppable Scout Rifle and then Anti-Barrier Pulse Rifle. Again, I don't know. I was expecting like a mod directly for, since it says such as sniper rifles. Maybe that is an artifact mod we are going to get. They just didn't include it right here. Remember, as the episode goes on, because it's a longer season, we'll be getting more artifact mods. All I can say from this, guys, and we'll go through this list and kind of collect some things. But I would look through your vault, see if you got a God Roll Fallen Guillotine, see if you got a God Roll Edge Transit. Those are the two that I would recommend locking down going into this. Okay. All right. Salvation's Edge World's First Race details. Oh man. On June the 7th at 10 a.m. Pacific, brave fire teams will look to become the first to complete the new raid and take home the coveted World's First belt. We have some key details to help in your planning, including requirements for raid entry and updates to the World's First Race completion criteria. Details. Contest mode will be enabled for 48 hours. You will need to be at least 1965 power level to be at the cap through all of the encounters. Now, entry requirements. Completing the Final Shape campaign and the Wildcard exotic quest is a requirement to launch the raid, but only the Fireteam leader must meet this requirement. A fair warning for any members of a Fireteam who do not complete the Final Shape campaign before jumping into Salvation's Edge. The raid contains spoilers. Gotcha. Now, completion criteria. We have changed the way we will track and recognize the world first completion of the raid. Fireteams will no longer be required to return to orbit to finish the race. The first Fireteam to finish every encounter and then loot the final chest will be declared world first and have their victory immortalized with the Salvation's Edge world's first raid belts. Similar to Crow's Den, we'll be working to quickly check with analytics before we announce the winning team on our social channels, and we'll then start our more thorough security review. We don't want to make everyone wait around while we dig into this data, but if we do find that any cheating or violations have occurred, we reserve the right to disqualify a team and crown the next fire team in line world's first, even after an announcement. For full details on eligibility and requirements for the World First Race, please visit our official rules. We encourage all players to complete the Final Shape campaign and the Wildcard exotic quest prior to the launch of the Salvation's Edge to have the best story experience possible. Let's go, man. Let's go. So even if you see someone that's won, don't freak. Keep going. Fingers crossed they get disqualified. I'm joking. but maybe. All right, world's first race on Twitch Rivals. As we mentioned last week, we're partnering with Twitch Rivals on a world first race broadcast covering some of the streamers participating in the race, with commentary conducted by returning host Professor Broman and Rec 1568. If you're a creator looking to be part of the event, signups are open until June the 3rd at 5 p.m. Pacific. Remember to link your Bungie and Twitch accounts so you can receive rewards. Check out our guide on how you can link your accounts. Register and approved creators will be provided with the following exclusive Twitch drops while the world's first race is taking place. Stand a Salvation Emblem. Watch at least 2 hours of any Destiny 2 streamer active between 9:30 a.m. Pacific on June the 7th and 9:30 a.m. Pacific on June the 9th. Roots remain emblem. Look at this. You get this emblem. Watch at least 2 hours of Destiny 2 Twitch Rivals stream or any participating Twitch Rivals creator. Let me just say this, guys. This is not, even if you don't stream, you can still come over here and sign up. Like if you just have a Twitch channel, feel free to just sign up. And, you know, even if it's just for you and your friends, you know, if you want to hit the go live button and, you know, because, man, who knows? What if you pop off? What if you and your friends pop the hell off and y'all, even if you don't get world's first, what if y'all like still like knock it out of the park, get top 100 or something like that, or in the least just complete it? Because just completing it is something to be proud of. Now you've got a VOD that you streamed, that you recorded, that you can save, and you know, even if it's just for you and your friends to remember and look back on, it's still something good to have. Good looking emblems, but I'm not taking all my Pantheon emblems. They are some sexy looking emblems though, guys. Yeah. So, oh my God, hold on. So these emblems, watch for 2 hours for any Destiny 2 streamer. You get these emblems. Okay. Watch at least 2 hours of a Destiny 2 Twitch rival stream or any participating Twitch rival creator. And then the rest of the hard emblem. If you subscribe to your favorite Twitch streamer, you get this emblem. All right. Does that apply now? Is that retroactively now? If you guys are subscribed right now, does it work? Beyond the available Twitch drops, we've got other goodies available during the world's first Twitch Rivals event. We're releasing a global chat email to celebrate the world's first race, and you'll have a chance to earn some epic global chat badges by watching or streaming. I'm almost certain, guys, that if you're already subscribed, we're in the Twitch Rival tourney as well. If you're already subscribed, this should still count retroactively, because if you've been gifted a sub, it counts as well. Now, Pop Ghost global chat email. This chat email will be available to all users at Twitch. Very nice. Scanning Ghost chat badge, stream Destiny 2 for 30 minutes, and Ghost chat badge, watch 15 minutes of the Final Shape raid on Twitch Rivals. Very nice. Then the Pantheon Displate metal poster. Sexy, man. Look at that. I gotta say, guys, we've done a lot of stuff with Displates. I've got a number of Displates. They're great, dude. They're great. What I like about them is they're metal, so they don't mess up. Y'all want to check that out? You can, man. The Pantheon Creator Challenge concludes. With the launch of the Pantheon, we pitted 2 teams of creators against each other to see who would come out on top. Now, after 4 weeks, we've crowned a winner. Congratulations to Team Sweat, Evan, Pure Chill, Yellow, and Sneaky. I'm not a sore loser. Congratulations. I wanted this fucking sword so bad. They even get their names on it. Can you believe it? Now, Fireteam Finder voice chat update. We're making coordination with your Fireteam and Fireteam Finder even easier. With the launch of the Final Shape, we're adding a new voice chat channel for Fireteam Finder lobbies. Players will be able to use voice chat to coordinate their plans and discuss options before launching into the activity. Once in a Fireteam Finder lobby, players can press left arrow D-pad left to cycle through the Fireteam Finder and Fireteam voice chat channels as they please. Nice. All right. Now, Cosplay Cosmodrome. The first look at Cosplay Cosmodrome were also revealed this week as Kami-chan and Grits showed off their Crow and Cade 6 cosplay. Fans of Destiny 2 characters in the cosplay community can look forward to more cosplays coming soon. Oh my God, I saw this image yesterday. I thought somebody just photoshopped Crow and Cade from the scene into this picture. This is real. That's fantastic. Now, Bungie Rewards last chance. This is your last chance to earn access to incredible Bungie Rewards tied to Destiny 2 Into the Light, Lightfall Year 6 seasonal content, moments of triumphs, and more. Head over to Bungie Rewards to check out the full list. You have until June the 3rd at 6 a.m. Pacific to access these rewards, so don't delay. Now, update 8.0.0.1. This is a big one, guys. Next Monday, maintenance will begin. Below is the timeline. So at June the 3rd, Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific, Destiny 2 will be brought offline, and it will not come back online until Tuesday at reset. For 24 hours, this thing will be offline, okay? So if there is anything you need to do, don't wait until Monday Monday evening, Monday afternoon to finally start doing it. If you need to clean out your vaults, if you need to, you know, get your loadouts on a single character ready, do that by at least Sunday. Now, we will be live Monday. Despite everything being offline, we will be live Monday. We are going to be watching the 9-hour lore marathon of Vice. It's going to be a long one, but should be great. Should be great. It's the history of Destiny. Now, the Final Shape preload. Preload for updates 8.0.0.1 will be available prior to the game's release. Below are preloaded timelines and instructions based on platform. Okay, so you can preload. Very nice. PlayStation guys, you guys can hack into more shit. Xbox preload information, Steam, Epic Games Store, Microsoft Store. All right. This is the data required. PlayStation, 143 gigabytes. Steam is 155. Dude, why is Xbox bigger? Xbox Series X and S is 165 gigabytes. Yeah, right here. Hold on. Storage space needed for installation for current Destiny 2 players. The hell, man? 300 gigs? Steam includes current installed version of Destiny 2 up to 144 gigabytes. Preload 155 gigabytes, which equals 300 gigabytes. Oh, okay. Now, PC operating system requirements. Beginning on June the 4th, Destiny 2 is ending support for Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1 operating systems. God damn it. It's actually happened. PlayStation 4 players and old Xbox guys, you guys are still safe. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. The Final Shape Day 1 known issues list. We are finalizing our list of certain information issues we are investigating that we want players to be aware of prior to the launch of the Final Shape. We expect this list to be published before 8.0.0.1 is live on June the 4th. Please stay tuned. All right. Now, claim your seasonal rewards, Season of the Wish and Into the Light in on June the 3rd. Make sure to claim any expiring rewards before they're gone, including seasonal seals and rewards, season pass items, season vendor rewards, Shaq, Zavala, Drifter, and Saint 14 rewards, Banshee 44 reputation items, and Bungie rewards. Now, Destiny content vault updates. With the start of Year 7 in Destiny 2 on June the 4th, 2024, certain items will be deprecated from player inventories that correspond with the vaulted activities and seasonal campaigns. They will be moved into the Destiny content vault. We've updated Destiny content vault article to reflect these changes. We also created a new article fully outlining items being deprecated at the start of Year 7 for players to reference. Other known issues. Last Wish weapon rewards from the Pantheon can drop as the old version of the weapons. Some Iron Banner Legacy ornaments are missing unlocked descriptions. A selection of reprised weapons have incorrect lore tabs when expected. And chests open with the salvage keys and season deep activities will not drop the expected daily red border weapons. Really? We actually did a guide on that and recently was dropping. I'm surprised. That's it for this week. This is the last TWAB. Before the Final Shape, we can't wait to have you experience everything we've been working on. We'll be monitoring feedback and questions, so let us know how your experience is going once you jump in. You can check out our D2 Teams account throughout the week for responses and updates. We'll be back next week with another TWAB. Until then, best of luck, Guardians. Let's show the witness what we're made of, the Destiny 2 community team. There it is, guys. That concludes, with the TWAB at least, concludes the longest season we've ever had in Destiny. And ironically, it went by much faster than I expected. I can't believe it. To all of you guys that started this season with us, it's been a good one. I mean, this started 1st of December, and I just remember like jumping into Warlord's Ruin for the first time and loving it. We had like a small lull there in like February, and then starting really with Guardian games, man, things have just been ramping up. And Into the Light has been fantastic. Pantheon has been fantastic. Dude, I have a lot of hope for Final Shape. Again, we didn't play, there were so many, we played like a mission of the campaign and then like dabbled in 2 of the other missions, but it was just for like the fighting encounters. I'm hoping narratively this expansion blows it out of the water. If it can do that, I know Prismatic is going to be good based on our experience. I know the exotics are good. The narrative can really just, if it can blow people like Bife and Mylan away, and your people that are so lore heavy, if you can blow them away, it's going to blow the rest of us away. And then that, of course, is going to come down to the Final Shape rate. But if it can nail these things, then I would say that these past 6 months has been the best content lead up into an expansion and launch of expansion, more so than any other period in Destiny. It's so strange, dude, because I had such a good time this past 6 months, guys. No, I genuinely have had such a good time playing D2. Guardian games with the skimmer, literally, it's just crazy as that sounds. It probably didn't start for you guys. Like maybe Into the Light is when things started picking up for you. But the day that I put on a skimmer and went around the EDZ was like the moment I was like, holy shit, something has changed. Something has changed. And then that began the lead up. But honestly, Warlord's Ruin and the Collab activity, all those things were really, really good. we cannot take away credit from Season of the Witch. At the same time, Season of the Witch could not carry us for 6 months. We needed Into the Light. We needed Pantheon. We needed that amped up Guardian games that I had so much fun playing. It was a lot of fun. The reason why I'm like, I'm acting this way right now is like, I hope this isn't gonna be one and done. I really hope this isn't like Bungie giving us this amazing content and then we won't get content like this ever again. I don't think that's going to be the case. I just hope that doesn't happen. I hope that this cadence is something Bungie can make regular. And I think they've learned a lot. I think Pantheon is something that could be returning to us in the future. I think it's something they can incorporate other boss encounters. It just makes me a little concerned, you know. When I say it makes me concerned, the last time Bungie went above and beyond and treated me and just truly just gave me the best gaming experience of my life, I equate it to Halo Reach. Halo Reach had no business being that fucking good, but it was. And then right afterward, Bungie said peace. I mean, look, that's my concern. They're for sure gonna take a break after the raid launch. I don't blame them on that. Yeah. And I know Bungie's already said that there's more in store for Destiny. I just hope more does in fact mean, I don't want more Destiny just to be like, hey, we're going to keep the lights on. We're going to dive into some other story stuff. Like I hope more means essentially what these past 6 months have been. I hope what the past 6 months was, I hope that becomes the norm.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.